study about the...
I have no idea what the second movie is about, but it like takes place in the same...
You need to know stuff about like the new movie, or I mean the old movie, to be fully into the new movie. It's so beautiful here. So good. Thank you too.
I have you in this.
She warned me that it was in Sweden and it isn't, but I really like it. I should have probably gotten it with like almond milk or something. I got just regular whole milk, but it's a little bit too much, I feel like. I brought my Supernote tablet along. This is kind of what I've been using to do all my note taking, all my journaling, everything. I think I'm gonna do like my planning for the year on here rather than in my physical journal. I think I mentioned it before, but it's just easier for me to write on this. I'm gonna sit here, reflect on the year, enjoy the sunset, have my matcha. Also, yeah, I am having matcha at like 4 p.m. because we're gonna go see a 9 o'clock screening of Avatar today, and it's a 3.5 hour movie, I think, or some crazy amount of hours, so we won't be out of the movie until like 12:30, so I need the caffeine. Low-key my new favorite filming spot in our house. I don't know, it just feels so good and cozy. But hello, I just came back home. First off, I don't know why I got an iced drink. I was freezing. My hands all like kind of turned purple. So cold. But I did just some like reflecting. I googled some annual reflection questions that I then tried to answer. I might share some of that later in the vlog. Everything's kind of like, you know when you brain dump and you don't have a cohesive way of summarizing it? That's where I'm at. So probably not useful for me to try to explain everything to you guys. I guess one thing was my word of the year this year, I think, was change. I quit my job. Change also relates to like changing location. We traveled so much. We were out of town so much this year. I kind of want to go back and do the percentage of days out of town and the percentage of days at home, because I feel like it's almost 50-50 or something like that. It was a great year overall. Lots of good things, lots of bad things. And I'm excited for the new year. I have a lot of goals. Again, maybe I'll share some of that later in the video. I did want to take a quick moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Ana Luisa. I would explain what Ana Luisa is, but I'm sure you guys already know Ana Luisa by now. They are this amazing jewelry brand. They really focus on sustainability, which I really appreciate. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. First one is this little M necklace. I got this because I'm Marsela, my boyfriend's reference mark. And then if you flip it upside down, it's a dub. All in all, great things. I love this little M necklace. I also got a few rings from them. I think rings are my preferred jewelry of choice because they're the easiest to like switch up. This is the first ring that I got. It's a, wait, I forget how they describe it. It's called the rope slim ring. I love chunky rings for my pointer finger. I feel like it just looks so good. This is the second ring that I got. It's a little dainty, slim little band that is very sparkly all around. Super cute. Last ring that I got, which by the way, they come in these little pouches and this is magnetic so it lasps on and off really nicely. The last ring that I got is the Noah. I don't know how to describe rings, but she's a little chunky. Again, for my pointer finger, I think she looks great. Look at that. It just elevates this like really basic outfit. That looks a lot nicer and a lot more put together. That's why I love jewelry. I gifted my mom this Ana Luisa necklace and earring set. I gifted my best friend Ying this just now, like when it was her birthday in November. I love giving them these like really nice jewelry pieces that are really cute and they can think of me every time they wear them. They ship all over the world, which is great. Highly recommend getting yourself some Ana Luisa jewelry, getting some for your special friend. I think right now they're having their end of the year sale, so certain styles are up to 70% off. Definitely go check it out. You can use my link in the description to support my channel and get 20% off of your Ana Luisa order. So thank you so much if you are supporting. I think I'm now gonna go have some dinner and then we're gonna go to the Grove. I'm so excited. I just spent all day doing a little bit of work. I've actually kind of been more in like a reflect and planning kind of vibe rather than actually turn my AC off real quick. So yeah, I've been in a more reflect and kind of plan, obviously all the feelings that come with the end of the year of like resetting. I wrote down a few notes of things that I wanted to share with you all as I reflected upon my year. Honestly, the biggest change this year has been quitting my job. I came into the year employed as a software engineer, and in May I quit my job and I didn't really have a plan. I knew I was traveling Europe for a month and I was gonna figure it out then. And somewhere along that, I decided to give myself time to build my own startup, which is what I'm doing now. I ask myself this question all the time, like, do I regret quitting my job? So I'm just gonna give you my candid thoughts, 6 months-ish post quitting. Do I regret it or not? Let's talk about what I miss from my job. First, I miss the steady paycheck, of course. Life was a lot different and I've definitely made changes in the way that I'm living my life. Even though I have enough money and savings to continue living the way that I was living then, it just hits different. Seeing the number in savings go down versus living off of the income you're making and generating each month, there's definitely more financial stress, which is new because software engineering is a pretty well-paying job, and I had pretty much no financial stress up until I quit my job. And for the almost 3 years that I was working, I had pretty much no financial stress or financial worries, and now I have a lot. Second thing I miss is just the safety of the job overall. It was like a structured environment that I thrived in. I did a pretty good job in my job. I got nothing but good feedback. There were some annoyances about it, like some politics that you had to deal with, but in general, the environment was very structured and I knew how to behave and how to thrive in that environment, and it felt really safe to me. Number 3, I miss the social aspect. Right now, I work alone, I edit alone, I film alone, I do everything alone. And I had a bunch of friends at my old job, and you know, seeing them do all these fun company things, you definitely feel like you're missing out a little bit. And number 4, I definitely miss just how less stressed I was when I was working. All the worries and stresses that I have now, I pretty much were non-existent then. And even if there was something that was stressing me out at my job, I could just turn my brain off at like 6 p.m. or something, no harm, no foul, show up next day and, you know, tackle it. It was a lot easier to contain those feelings of uncertainty or stress related to your job to leaving it at work. Whereas now, anything that I'm stressed out about my job ties back to me, like a lot more stress now. So I definitely miss being less stressed and more blessed. Another thing that's been adding another layer of stress is just like the socioeconomic times that we're in. Like there's a bunch of tech layoffs, kind of entering these new, a little bit choppy waters in tech and in general. There may or may not be a recession next year. A lot of things that I just don't know what this means for me, my future, all these things. So that's another layer of stress. Taking all of that into account, do I regret quitting my job? And the answer is no, I actually don't regret quitting. I still think it was the right decision for me. I honestly feel like this is the first time in my life that I'm learning how to hustle and growing so much. And I definitely feel like a fish out of water right now. There's no set path for me to walk on. There's no real structure. I could choose to spend my time however I want to. And it's all on my shoulders. And it's definitely a really challenging time, but I knew I always wanted to do this at some point in my life. And I don't know if there will ever be a right time, or if I would ever feel really ready for something like this. Again, going from like a really comforting, a known path to like something new and unknown. My personality type, I don't like any sort of change. I don't know if I would have ever been ready for something like this, but I think it's good that I'm just going for it. I made a video when I quit stating all the reasons of like why I was quitting and what, you know, what my thought process was, and I rewatched that and I still agree with all the things she said. So yeah, no regrets so far, and I'm so excited for the new year. And I have a bunch of things I want to accomplish. Maybe I'll share some stuff and some goals and different things I have in mind, but no regrets so far. We'll keep our fingers crossed because who knows what life throws next at you, but yeah. Life can be so crazy sometimes. I'm dealing with like some family stuff right now, and damn, it really takes it out of you. But then I come out here, do a quick 20-minute workout in this gorgeous place that I call home, and I just feel crazy lucky again. Ew, deep sorry, gross, Matt. But it's true, I don't know. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring. Code Marsela20 for 20% off. I'll link all the pieces that I got. Go get yourself or your loved ones some cute little pieces. I'll also link some of my favorites and some of the stuff that I've gotten my friends. Thank you again to them for sponsoring. And thank you so much for watching, for supporting my channel. I will see you next time. Bye.